Red Desert Channeling. Educating the people one reading at a time. Daily Astrology Horoscope January 27, 2025. Astrology Forecast, January 27, 2025. Today's astrological energies are influenced by several key planetary movements. Let's take a closer look at the celestial alignments shaping the day. The Sun continues its journey through Aquarius, fostering a day of intellectual expansion and innovative ideas. Aquarius is known for its progressive energy, encouraging you to think outside of the box. This is a time for embracing individuality and breaking away from tradition. New concepts may emerge, and unconventional approaches may offer solutions to problems that seemed unsolvable. The Sun in Aquarius invites you to express your unique qualities and explore fresh, forward-thinking perspectives. The Moon is in Sagittarius, bringing an adventurous, optimistic emotional tone to the day. The Moon represents our emotions, and in Sagittarius, it encourages a desire for freedom, exploration, and truth. You may feel a strong urge to seek new experiences or broaden your horizons, whether through travel, education, or philosophical exploration. The energy supports emotional openness, a sense of curiosity, and a longing for discovery. If you've been feeling confined or restricted, today's energy provides the perfect opportunity to break free and pursue something new. Mercury remains in Capricorn, reinforcing a practical and grounded approach to communication and decision-making. Capricorn energy is methodical, disciplined, and focused on long-term goals. Under this influence, your thoughts and conversations may be more structured, and you may find yourself focusing on matters of responsibility, career, or personal ambitions. It is an ideal time to make plans for the future, as Mercury in Capricorn supports clear, logical thinking and careful planning. Whether in work or personal life, the energy encourages a strategic approach to problem solving. Venus in Pisces continues to highlight emotional sensitivity and compassion. Pisces energy brings a dreamy, intuitive quality to love and relationships. Today, you may find yourself feeling more empathic or creative, with a deep sense of connection to others and the world around you. This is a good time for artistic expression, spiritual practices, or acts of kindness. If you've been seeking deeper emotional or spiritual connections, Venus in Pisces supports you in opening your heart and allowing love to flow freely. Mars is in Sagittarius, amplifying the adventurous and action-oriented energy of the day. Mars in Sagittarius inspires bold, enthusiastic action and a desire for exploration. Whether it's through travel, higher education, or new experiences, the energy of Mars encourages you to take risks and pursue your goals with passion and determination. This influence is perfect for setting big goals, embarking on new journeys, or taking on challenges that will expand your horizons. However, be mindful of being overly impulsive while the energy is strong. Patience and planning can still be beneficial. Jupiter in Virgo provides expansive energy focused on details, organization, and improvement. Virgo's analytical nature complements Jupiter's desire for growth, urging you to seek improvement in areas related to health, work, and daily routines. Today is a good time to consider how you can expand your efficiency, whether through developing new habits or refining existing practices. The energy supports hard work and attention to detail, helping you grow and achieve tangible results in your personal or professional life. Finally, Saturn in Pisces asks you to integrate structure and responsibility with spirituality and intuition. As Saturn moves through Pisces, there is a pull to balance the practical with the mystical. Today's energy may ask you to examine your boundaries, both physical and emotional, and how you can establish discipline while nurturing your dreams and intuitive insights. Trust that a combination of structure and surrender will help you navigate this time effectively. Overall, today's astrological forecast calls for a balance between adventure and practicality. The Sun in Aquarius invites new ideas, while the Moon in Sagittarius encourages emotional exploration and freedom. Mercury in Capricorn supports strategic thinking, and Venus in Pisces fosters emotional and creative connections. Mars in Sagittarius adds boldness to your actions, and Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth through organization. Lastly, Saturn in Pisces encourages finding the balance between structure and intuition. Use today's energies to explore new horizons, make practical plans for the future, and connect with your deeper emotional and spiritual truths. Whether you are pursuing knowledge, expanding your relationships, or creating a solid foundation for growth, the celestial alignments today provide the support you need. Aries Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Aries, the celestial energies offer a mix of adventurous opportunities and practical focus. Let's break it down and see how the planets are influencing you. With the Sun still in Aquarius, your natural sense of individuality and desire for independence is heightened. Aquarius brings a progressive, forward-thinking energy that encourages you to embrace new ideas. You may find yourself attracted to unconventional approaches or unconventional people. The energy of today supports stepping out of your comfort zone and exploring new perspectives. This is an excellent time to break free from old habits and expand your horizons, whether that's through intellectual exploration or connecting with like-minded individuals who challenge your viewpoints. The Moon in Sagittarius amplifies your need for freedom and adventure today. Sagittarius is all about exploration, expansion, and seeking new experiences. With the Moon in this sign, you may feel an emotional pull to step outside of your daily routine and engage in something that broadens your mind. Whether through travel, education, or a deep dive into a new subject, today is ideal for expanding your emotional and intellectual boundaries. You may also feel a stronger urge to seek truth and meaning in your personal life, focusing on what resonates most with your spirit. Mercury continues in Capricorn, bringing a more practical, grounded influence to your thoughts and communication. Capricorn's energy supports disciplined thinking and focused decision-making. While the Moon's adventurous energy may have you feeling spontaneous, Mercury in Capricorn encourages you to plan ahead and approach any goals or projects with a structured mindset. Today, you may find it easier to organize your thoughts, focus on long-term ambitions, and make progress toward achieving them. Trust that careful planning and attention to detail will help you move forward. Venus in Pisces adds a touch of emotional sensitivity to your relationships. Pisces is a deeply compassionate sign, and with Venus here, you may feel more attuned to the feelings of others. There's also an opportunity to express love and affection in a more subtle, intuitive way today. Whether in romantic relationships or friendships, this is a time to connect on a deeper emotional level and offer support to those around you. The energy of Venus in Pisces encourages you to embrace creativity and intuition in your connections, creating a more compassionate and understanding atmosphere. Mars, your ruling planet, remains in Sagittarius, bringing an energetic, action-oriented influence to your day. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your natural drive and desire for action. You may feel particularly motivated to take risks or pursue new experiences. Whether it's a new project, a spontaneous trip, or an opportunity to learn something new, today supports taking bold steps toward your goals. While your energy may feel especially high, remember that Mars in Sagittarius also favors exploration, so focus on pursuits that help you grow, learn, and expand your understanding of the world. Jupiter in Virgo offers expansive energy focused on organization, health, and improvement. Virgo's analytical nature complements Jupiter's desire for growth, encouraging you to refine your routines and practices. This is a good time to think about how you can improve your daily habits, whether it's through physical health, time management, or optimizing your environment. Today's energy helps you take practical steps toward enhancing your well-being, which will ultimately support your long-term goals. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to find balance between practicality and emotional sensitivity. As a fire sign, Aries may sometimes prefer action over reflection, but Saturn in Pisces asks you to take time for emotional introspection. It's important to establish boundaries while also embracing your intuitive and creative side. Today's energy invites you to integrate structure with emotional depth, making it a good time to reflect on your long-term emotional and spiritual growth. Overall, Aries, today's energy invites you to balance your natural adventurous spirit with a practical approach to your goals. The Sun in Aquarius supports innovative thinking, while the Moon in Sagittarius encourages emotional exploration and growth. Mercury in Capricorn helps you organize your plans and focus on long-term success, while Venus in Pisces nurtures your emotional connections. Mars in Sagittarius empowers you to take bold actions, and Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to improve your daily habits. Finally, Saturn in Pisces asks you to integrate structure with emotional wisdom. Use today's energy to push your boundaries, organize your plans, and take action toward personal and spiritual growth. With a balance of adventure and practicality, you can make meaningful strides toward your goals. Taurus Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Taurus, the energies invite you to connect deeply with your inner self and the world around you. The celestial movements offer a blend of grounded practicality and spiritual expansion, creating an opportunity for both reflection and growth. Let's explore how the universe is guiding you today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there's a call to break free from routines and embrace the new. Aquarius energy encourages you to open your mind to new ideas and perspectives. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to trust in your individuality and honor your unique path. This is a time to let go of any limiting beliefs and embrace a more expansive view of your life. Explore new concepts, challenge your thought patterns, and allow your spirit to connect with innovative ideas that resonate with your soul's purpose. The Moon in Sagittarius today brings a sense of emotional adventure. Sagittarius seeks truth and freedom, and with the Moon here, you may feel called to explore beyond your usual comfort zone. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius invites you to open your heart to new experiences that expand your understanding of the world. Whether through travel, learning, or diving into new philosophies, today's energy supports your quest for deeper knowledge and emotional growth. Trust that your heart is guiding you toward new horizons. Mercury in Capricorn offers a grounded, practical approach to communication and planning. Capricorn's energy is disciplined and focused on long-term goals, which aligns perfectly with your natural tendency for stability. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to connect your thoughts with your deeper purpose. Consider how your words, decisions, and plans reflect your highest self. Today is an ideal time to reflect on your ambitions and set clear, practical intentions for the future. Align your mind with your heart's desires and take practical steps toward your spiritual and material goals. Venus in Pisces brings a gentle, compassionate energy to your relationships and creative pursuits. Pisces is a deeply intuitive and emotionally sensitive sign, and with Venus here, your heart may feel more open and receptive to love and beauty. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces invites you to surrender to the flow of love, compassion, and artistic inspiration. This is a time to connect with others on a deeper, more soulful level. Whether through creative expression, acts of kindness, or simply being present with loved ones, the energy of Venus in Pisces encourages you to nurture your relationships with empathy and understanding. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your drive to explore new possibilities and take action toward your goals. Sagittarius energy is bold, adventurous, and full of enthusiasm, and Mars here gives you the courage to follow your passions. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take bold, inspired action toward your higher calling. If you've been feeling a spiritual pull towards something new, today is the perfect time to pursue that direction. Let your intuition guide your actions, and trust that the universe is supporting your journey toward expansion and growth. Jupiter in Virgo offers expansive energy focused on self-improvement and growth through practical means. Virgo's energy is analytical and seeks perfection in daily routines, and with Jupiter here, it's a good time to focus on improving your health, work habits, and self-care practices. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to reflect on how your daily routines support your spiritual well-being. Are you nurturing yourself in a way that aligns with your soul's purpose? Today's energy supports you in making practical improvements that lead to long-term growth and balance in all areas of your life. Saturn in Pisces asks you to find balance between your dreams and your responsibilities. Pisces is a sign of intuition and spirituality, while Saturn brings discipline and structure. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces encourages you to establish a solid foundation for your spiritual practices. Whether through meditation, ritual, or creative expression, today's energy supports you in grounding your intuitive insights into practical steps. Trust that by combining discipline with inspiration, you can create a life that is both spiritually fulfilling and materially grounded. Overall, Taurus, today's energies call for a balance of expansion and practicality. The Sun in Aquarius invites you to think beyond the ordinary and embrace new ideas, while the Moon in Sagittarius encourages you to explore new emotional and spiritual territories. Mercury in Capricorn helps you connect your thoughts to long-term goals, and Venus in Pisces brings compassion and love into your relationships. Mars in Sagittarius empowers you to take bold action, while Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your habits for long-term growth. Finally, Saturn in Pisces asks you to ground your spiritual insights with discipline and structure. Use today's energy to explore new spiritual realms, reflect on your goals, and take practical steps toward greater fulfillment. Trust that by balancing your inner wisdom with grounded action, you can align with your higher purpose and create lasting growth. Gemini Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Gemini, the universe calls you to expand your mind and connect with the deeper truths that lie within. The energy of the day encourages you to move beyond the surface and explore new dimensions of your spiritual path. Let's take a look at how the planetary influences are guiding you. With the Sun in Aquarius, your intellectual and creative nature is highlighted. Aquarius is all about individuality and innovation, so today's energy invites you to embrace your uniqueness and trust your intuition. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius encourages you to connect with your higher self and explore new ways of thinking. Allow yourself to break free from old patterns and embrace new ideas that resonate with your soul. This is a time to align with your personal truth and express your authentic self without fear or limitation. The Moon in Sagittarius today stirs your emotions and your desire for freedom. Sagittarius is the seeker of truth, and with the Moon here, you may feel a strong pull to explore new horizons, both physically and spiritually. Your emotional journey today invites you to seek deeper understanding and to break free from any emotional constraints. Whether it's through travel, learning, or simply expanding your philosophical views, today is the perfect time for emotional exploration. Trust that your heart knows where it wants to go, and allow it to lead you toward new experiences that foster growth and spiritual enlightenment. Mercury in Capricorn grounds your mind and brings clarity to your thoughts. Capricorn is disciplined and practical, so today's energy supports a more structured approach to your communication and decision-making. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to connect your thoughts with your long-term goals. What are you building for your future? What does your soul truly desire in the long run? Today's energy encourages you to reflect on your ambitions and put practical steps in place to manifest them. By aligning your mental clarity with your spiritual purpose, you can create a strong foundation for your future. Venus in Pisces brings a gentle and compassionate energy to your relationships today. Pisces is intuitive, emotional, and deeply connected to the spiritual realm, and Venus in Pisces invites you to connect with others on a soul level. Spiritually, this energy encourages you to approach love and connection with an open heart and a willingness to give and receive compassion. Whether through romantic relationships, friendships, or creative expression, today is a time to nurture your bonds with empathy and understanding. Trust that the energy of love is flowing freely, and allow yourself to give and receive without reservation. Mars in Sagittarius amplifies your drive and passion today. Mars is the planet of action, and in Sagittarius, it ignites your desire for adventure and spiritual growth. You may feel a strong urge to take action towards something that feels expansive and meaningful. Whether it's pursuing a new goal, embarking on a journey, or diving into a new spiritual practice, today's energy supports bold actions that lead you toward greater understanding and freedom. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius invites you to take inspired risks and follow the path that brings you closer to your higher purpose. Jupiter in Virgo encourages expansion through self-improvement and attention to detail. Virgo's analytical energy helps you refine your habits, routines, and health practices. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo invites you to focus on how your daily habits support your well-being and personal growth. Are there areas where you can improve your life to align more closely with your soul's purpose? Today is a good time to focus on creating balance and harmony in your daily routines. Small, intentional changes can lead to great spiritual and personal growth over time. Saturn in Pisces brings structure and discipline to your spiritual practices. Pisces is the dreamer, and Saturn's influence asks you to ground your dreams into reality. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces asks you to be responsible for your inner growth and to establish routines that support your emotional and spiritual health. Whether it's meditation, creative expression, or time for self-reflection, today is an opportunity to create a spiritual practice that brings both discipline and inspiration into your life. By balancing structure with your intuitive insights, you can build a strong foundation for your personal and spiritual evolution. Overall, Gemini, today's energy calls you to expand your mind, embrace new perspectives, and take bold steps toward your spiritual growth. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to think outside of the box and honor your authenticity, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your desire for emotional and spiritual exploration. Mercury in Capricorn brings practical clarity to your thoughts and goals, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your desire for action and adventure, while Jupiter in Virgo supports your personal growth through practical steps. Saturn in Pisces invites you to ground your dreams and create a spiritual practice that nurtures both your heart and your mind. Use today's energy to embrace new experiences, set clear intentions for the future, and trust that your spiritual path is unfolding with every step you take. Cancer Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Cancer, the energy of the universe invites you to deepen your emotional connection with both yourself and the world around you. The cosmic influences encourage you to explore your inner world and find harmony between your intuition and the practical aspects of your life. Let's take a look at the energies guiding you today. With the Sun in Aquarius, the focus shifts toward embracing your individuality and opening your mind to new ideas. Aquarius energy encourages you to break free from your emotional comforts and explore new ways of thinking. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to connect with your higher self and trust in your unique path. This is a time for you to embrace your authentic nature and express it freely. Let go of the emotional patterns that no longer serve you and open up to innovative ways of seeing the world. Spiritually, Aquarius asks you to step into a higher vision of yourself and trust that your individuality is part of the larger cosmic plan. The Moon in Sagittarius today amplifies your emotional desire for freedom and growth. Sagittarius energy is expansive, seeking truth and adventure. With the Moon here, you may feel emotionally drawn to seek meaning in new experiences, whether through learning, travel, or spiritual exploration. Spiritually, this energy invites you to open your heart to what is beyond your immediate surroundings. Allow your emotions to guide you toward new horizons that will expand your understanding of both yourself and the universe. Trust in the unknown and know that the journey is just as important as the destination. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded energy to your thoughts and communications. Capricorn is disciplined and practical, encouraging you to think clearly and plan for the future. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to align your thoughts with your deeper purpose. Consider how your current mindset and communication reflect your soul's true calling. Today is an excellent time to reflect on the long-term goals you wish to manifest, both in the material and spiritual realms. Use this energy to set clear, practical intentions for the future, making sure they align with your authentic self. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate and intuitive energy to your relationships. Pisces is deeply emotional and connected to the spiritual realm, and Venus here invites you to nurture your relationships with kindness and empathy. Spiritually, this is a time to open your heart to others and engage in acts of love and compassion. Whether in romantic relationships or friendships, Venus in Pisces encourages you to connect on a soulful level. Allow your intuition to guide you in expressing affection and care. Trust that love, when given freely and without expectation, creates deep healing and growth. Mars in Sagittarius today ignites your drive for action and adventure. Mars in Sagittarius inspires you to take bold steps toward personal growth and spiritual expansion. Whether it's pursuing a new project, setting off on a journey, or diving deeper into your spiritual practice, today's energy supports you in taking action toward your higher purpose. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius invites you to trust in your inner guidance and step out of your comfort zone. Take inspired risks and allow your soul to grow through new experiences. Know that the universe supports your courage in stepping into the unknown. Jupiter in Virgo helps you expand your life through practical means. Virgo's energy is about refining and improving, and with Jupiter here, it's a time to focus on the details that help you grow. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to take practical steps toward improving your daily routines, health, and environment. Consider how your habits align with your deeper spiritual goals. Today's energy supports you in making small, thoughtful changes that lead to greater personal growth and well-being. Trust that by refining your daily life, you are nurturing your soul's path. Saturn in Pisces calls you to find balance between discipline and spirituality. Pisces' energy is dreamy and intuitive, while Saturn's influence asks you to bring structure and responsibility to your spiritual practices. Spiritually, this alignment invites you to create a solid foundation for your emotional and spiritual growth. Whether through meditation, creative expression, or time for introspection, today's energy encourages you to build practices that ground you while nurturing your soul's deeper needs. By creating discipline around your spiritual practices, you allow space for both structure and intuition to coexist in harmony. Overall, Cancer, today's energy invites you to balance your emotional depth with spiritual growth. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace your individuality and connect with new ideas, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your desire for emotional and spiritual expansion. Mercury in Capricorn brings clarity to your thoughts and long-term goals, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your drive for new experiences and action, while Jupiter in Virgo supports you in refining your daily habits for personal and spiritual growth. Finally, Saturn in Pisces calls you to ground your dreams with discipline and focus. Use today's energy to deepen your emotional and spiritual connections, embrace your individuality, and take inspired action toward your soul's evolution. Trust that by balancing your heart's desires with practical steps, you can move closer to your higher purpose. Leo Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Leo, the universe invites you to embrace your inner light and align it with the greater flow of the cosmos. The energies of the day are guiding you to balance personal expression with deeper spiritual connections. Let's explore the celestial influences shaping your path today. With the Sun in Aquarius, your natural confidence and creativity may find new avenues for expression. Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box and embrace innovative ideas. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius asks you to step into your authentic power and let go of old patterns that no longer serve you. This is a time to align with your higher self and express your unique perspective. Trust that by embracing your individuality, you are contributing to the collective energy of the universe. You have the power to inspire and lead by example. The Moon in Sagittarius today stirs your emotions and fuels your desire for adventure. Sagittarius is all about seeking truth, expanding your horizons, and finding meaning in new experiences. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius invites you to look beyond the surface of things and explore deeper layers of your emotional life. Whether it's through travel, learning, or spiritual exploration, today's energy encourages you to embrace the unknown and trust that your soul is guiding you toward new growth. Allow your emotions to lead you toward experiences that will expand your understanding of the world and your place in it. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded energy to your thoughts and communications. Capricorn's disciplined nature encourages clarity of mind and practical decision-making. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to reflect on your goals and how your thoughts align with your deeper purpose. This is a time to set clear, structured intentions for the future and to make practical plans for your spiritual and material growth. Focus on the long-term vision of where you want to be, and align your mental energy with the actions needed to manifest that future. Venus in Pisces invites you to open your heart to love, compassion, and creative expression. Pisces energy is deeply intuitive and connected to the spiritual realm, and with Venus here, your relationships and artistic pursuits are highlighted. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces encourages you to connect with others on a soulful level. Allow love to flow freely, without expectation, and embrace the beauty that exists in every connection. Whether through art, music, or simply sharing time with loved ones, today's energy supports nurturing relationships and creative projects that come from the heart. Mars in Sagittarius ignites your desire to take action toward your passions and personal growth. Sagittarius is an adventurous sign that seeks truth and new experiences, and with Mars here, your drive to explore is amplified. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to follow your inner compass and pursue activities that challenge you and expand your understanding. Today is a great day to take bold steps toward personal and spiritual growth. Trust your intuition to lead you in the right direction, and don't be afraid to take risks that bring you closer to your true self. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth through refining your daily routines and focusing on self-improvement. Virgo's energy is practical and analytical, helping you make meaningful changes in your habits that support both physical and spiritual health. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo asks you to consider how your daily practices nurture your higher self. Are there areas where you can improve your routines to align more closely with your soul's purpose? Today's energy invites you to make small, intentional changes that will lead to long-term growth and balance. By refining the practical aspects of your life, you open up space for spiritual expansion. Saturn in Pisces invites you to blend discipline with spiritual exploration. Pisces is a sign of intuition and dreams, while Saturn brings structure and responsibility. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces encourages you to create a solid foundation for your emotional and spiritual growth. Whether through structured meditation, creative practice, or emotional healing, today's energy asks you to ground your spiritual practices in ways that will bring lasting results. This is a time to build spiritual discipline and create a space where your dreams can flourish. Overall, Leo, today's energy supports you in embracing your unique light while also expanding your emotional and spiritual horizons. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to step into your authentic self and express your individuality, while the Moon in Sagittarius invites you to seek new experiences and growth. Mercury in Capricorn brings clarity to your thoughts and long-term goals, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and creative expression. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your desire for action and adventure, while Jupiter in Virgo helps you refine your habits for greater personal and spiritual growth. Saturn in Pisces encourages you to create discipline around your spiritual practices. Use today's energy to take bold steps toward your spiritual and personal evolution, balance your individuality with connection to others, and refine your daily routines to support your soul's purpose. Trust that by aligning with the cosmic flow, you will manifest the growth and transformation you seek. Virgo Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Virgo, the universe invites you to ground your energy and connect with your inner wisdom. The celestial influences of the day guide you to focus on balancing your practical nature with your spiritual growth. Let's take a look at how the cosmic energies are helping you on your journey today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there is an emphasis on expanding your thinking and stepping into new ways of seeing the world. Aquarius is an air sign that encourages open-mindedness and innovation. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to look beyond the confines of the familiar and embrace a more expansive vision of life. You may feel called to explore new ideas, philosophies, or spiritual practices that broaden your perspective. This is a time to trust your intuition and allow your higher self to guide you toward greater understanding. The Moon in Sagittarius today stirs your emotions and encourages you to seek truth and adventure. Sagittarius is a sign that loves to explore and discover, and with the Moon in this sign, you may feel an emotional pull toward new experiences and learning. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius encourages you to open your heart to the unknown and explore different spiritual realms. Whether through travel, education, or personal introspection, today is an excellent time to seek deeper meaning and growth. Trust that your emotions are guiding you toward experiences that will expand your soul and enhance your spiritual journey. Mercury in Capricorn brings a practical and grounded energy to your thoughts and communication. Capricorn is disciplined and focused on long-term goals, which supports your natural tendency for structure and order. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to align your thoughts with your deeper sense of purpose. Take time today to reflect on how your words and thoughts contribute to your higher vision. What goals are you working toward? What dreams do you want to manifest? Use this energy to make clear, practical plans that align with your spiritual aspirations and long-term growth. Venus in Pisces brings a sense of compassion and emotional depth to your relationships today. Pisces is a deeply intuitive and spiritual sign, and with Venus here, you are encouraged to connect with others on a soulful level. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces invites you to approach love and connection with empathy and understanding. Whether through friendships, family, or romantic relationships, today is a time to nurture the bonds that uplift you and bring you peace. Trust that love, when expressed freely and without expectation, creates deep spiritual healing for both you and those around you. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your drive for adventure and personal growth. Mars is the planet of action, and in Sagittarius, it sparks your desire to explore, learn, and expand. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take bold action toward your higher calling. If you have been contemplating a new direction, today is an ideal time to take the first step. Whether it's a physical journey or a new spiritual practice, trust that taking action will lead to personal transformation and growth. Let your intuition guide your movements, and remember that each step you take is part of your spiritual evolution. Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to focus on self-improvement and refining your daily routines. Virgo's energy is all about attention to detail, and with Jupiter here, you are supported in making meaningful changes to your habits that contribute to your long-term growth. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo invites you to reflect on how your daily practices nurture your well-being. Are your routines aligned with your highest self? Today's energy supports you in making small but powerful changes that can lead to greater balance and spiritual alignment. Saturn in Pisces calls for balance between structure and spirituality. Pisces' energy is dreamy and intuitive, while Saturn brings a sense of discipline and responsibility. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces encourages you to establish a routine or practice that grounds your spiritual insights. Whether it's through meditation, creative expression, or connecting with nature, today's energy invites you to create a structure for your spiritual journey. By grounding your dreams with discipline, you allow your intuition and imagination to flourish within a supportive framework. Overall, Virgo, today's energy invites you to balance your practical nature with your spiritual aspirations. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box and embrace new ideas, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your desire for adventure and deeper understanding. Mercury in Capricorn supports clear, practical thinking aligned with your long-term goals, and Venus in Pisces encourages you to nurture your relationships with love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your desire to take action toward growth, and Jupiter in Virgo supports refining your habits for greater personal and spiritual improvement. Saturn in Pisces asks you to create structure in your spiritual practice. Use today's energy to embrace new ideas, refine your daily routines, and take practical steps toward aligning your inner and outer worlds. Trust that by grounding your spiritual practice in structure and nurturing your relationships with love, you are moving closer to your higher purpose. Libra Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Libra, the universe invites you to focus on balance and harmony in both your inner and outer worlds. The celestial energies are guiding you to explore your emotions, your relationships, and how they align with your higher purpose. Let's explore how the cosmic influences are supporting you today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there is a strong focus on individuality and innovation. Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box and embrace unconventional ideas. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to expand your consciousness and embrace your unique qualities. Let go of any limitations you've placed on yourself and allow your authentic self to shine through. This is a time to align with your higher vision and express yourself freely, knowing that you are part of a larger, interconnected whole. The Moon in Sagittarius today stirs your emotions and sparks a desire for adventure. Sagittarius is a sign that seeks truth and meaning, and with the Moon here, you may feel a pull toward new experiences that expand your emotional and spiritual horizons. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius encourages you to open your heart and embrace the unknown. Whether through travel, education, or inner exploration, today is a good time to seek deeper understanding and growth. Trust that your emotions are guiding you toward experiences that will enrich your soul and broaden your perspective. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded energy to your thoughts and communication. Capricorn's influence is practical, focused, and disciplined. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to consider how your thoughts and words align with your deeper spiritual purpose. Today's energy supports reflection on your long-term goals and how you can take practical steps to manifest them. Use this time to clarify your intentions and make plans that bring you closer to your higher self. A disciplined approach to your goals today can lead to lasting spiritual and material growth. Venus in Pisces brings a gentle, compassionate energy to your relationships and creative pursuits. Pisces is deeply intuitive, emotional, and connected to the spiritual realm, and with Venus in this sign, you are encouraged to open your heart and nurture the bonds that matter most. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces invites you to approach love and connection with empathy and understanding. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or creative endeavors, today's energy supports cultivating deeper, more meaningful connections. Allow your intuition to guide you in expressing love and compassion freely. Mars in Sagittarius ignites your drive for action and personal growth. Sagittarius is a sign that loves adventure, exploration, and expanding one's horizons, and Mars here fuels your desire to take bold steps toward new experiences. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take inspired action toward your higher purpose. If you've been considering a new path, today is a good time to take the first step. Trust that your soul knows the direction, and don't be afraid to take risks that lead to greater spiritual and personal growth. Jupiter in Virgo encourages growth through self-improvement and attention to detail. Virgo's energy is practical, focused on refining the details, and today's influence asks you to reflect on how your daily habits can support your spiritual and personal growth. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your routines, improve your health practices, and take practical steps to align your life with your soul's purpose. By focusing on the small details and making adjustments in your daily life, you can create a stronger foundation for both personal growth and spiritual alignment. Saturn in Pisces calls for a balance between discipline and spirituality. Pisces is a dreamy, intuitive sign, while Saturn brings structure and responsibility. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces invites you to create a solid foundation for your dreams and spiritual practices. Whether through meditation, creative expression, or emotional healing, today's energy supports building a routine that brings discipline to your spiritual journey. By grounding your intuitive insights with structure, you allow your dreams to take shape and manifest more fully in your life. Overall, Libra, today's energy supports you in balancing your practical side with your spiritual desires. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace your individuality and express your authentic self, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your emotions and invites you to seek deeper meaning through exploration. Mercury in Capricorn helps you clarify your thoughts and align them with your long-term goals, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius ignites your passion for growth and adventure, while Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your daily routines for greater spiritual and personal alignment. Saturn in Pisces asks you to create a disciplined spiritual practice that supports your dreams. Use today's energy to find harmony between the practical and the spiritual, take inspired action toward your soul's growth, and nurture your relationships with love and compassion. Trust that as you align your inner and outer worlds, you are creating the foundation for lasting transformation. Scorpio Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Scorpio, the universe calls you to dive deeper into the realms of transformation and emotional healing. The energies of the day are guiding you to trust your intuition and explore the deeper layers of your consciousness. Let's take a closer look at how the celestial influences are supporting you on your journey today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there is a focus on expanding your thinking and embracing new, unconventional ideas. Aquarius encourages you to think beyond the usual boundaries and to embrace innovation. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to let go of any old belief systems that are limiting your growth and embrace new perspectives that align with your higher self. It's a time to connect with your authentic self and explore your individuality, knowing that your unique path contributes to the collective wisdom of the universe. The Moon in Sagittarius today amplifies your desire for emotional freedom and exploration. Sagittarius is a sign that seeks truth, wisdom, and adventure, and with the Moon here, you may feel a deep emotional need to expand your horizons. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius encourages you to open your heart to new experiences that allow you to grow emotionally and spiritually. Whether through travel, education, or self-reflection, today's energy supports you in seeking deeper meaning and expanding your emotional landscape. Trust that your emotions are guiding you toward growth and enlightenment. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded, practical energy to your thoughts and communications. Capricorn is focused on long-term goals and is deeply committed to discipline. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to ground your thoughts and ideas in reality. Take time today to reflect on your goals and how your thoughts align with your higher purpose. Today is an ideal time to make practical plans that support your spiritual and material growth. Focus on your long-term vision and create a structured approach to manifest your desires. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate, intuitive energy to your relationships. Pisces is a deeply spiritual and emotional sign, and with Venus here, there is an emphasis on love, empathy, and emotional connection. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces invites you to open your heart to others with kindness and compassion. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or family bonds, today's energy encourages you to nurture your connections on a soulful level. Trust that love and emotional understanding are powerful tools for healing and growth. Mars in Sagittarius inspires you to take bold action toward personal and spiritual growth. Sagittarius is an adventurous, truth-seeking sign, and with Mars here, you may feel a strong urge to take risks and explore new territories. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to follow your inner guidance and pursue your higher purpose. If you've been contemplating a new direction or spiritual practice, today's energy supports taking the first step toward that journey. Trust that by stepping out of your comfort zone, you will find the growth and expansion you seek. Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to refine your daily routines and focus on self-improvement. Virgo's energy is practical, analytical, and detail-oriented, and with Jupiter here, today is a good day to make small changes that will lead to long-term growth. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your practices, habits, and routines to support your higher self. Focus on creating a structure that supports both your physical and spiritual well-being. By paying attention to the small details and making intentional changes, you can create a strong foundation for spiritual and personal evolution. Saturn in Pisces calls for balance between structure and spirituality. Pisces energy is intuitive, dreamy, and fluid, while Saturn brings discipline, responsibility, and focus. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces encourages you to create a solid foundation for your spiritual practices. Whether through meditation, creative expression, or healing work, today's energy invites you to build routines that ground your spiritual experiences. By balancing structure with intuition, you can manifest your dreams in a way that is both practical and deeply fulfilling. Overall, Scorpio, today's energy invites you to embrace new perspectives, explore emotional growth, and take inspired action toward your higher purpose. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to connect with your authentic self and embrace new ideas, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your emotional desire for freedom and expansion. Mercury in Capricorn supports practical thinking and long-term planning, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius inspires bold action, while Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your routines for personal and spiritual growth. Saturn in Pisces asks you to create structure in your spiritual practices. Use today's energy to reflect on your goals, take action toward your spiritual growth, and nurture your relationships with love and empathy. Trust that by balancing practicality with intuition, you are creating the foundation for lasting transformation and enlightenment. Sagittarius Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Sagittarius, the universe is inviting you to explore the deeper truths of your soul. The energies of the day are guiding you toward both personal and spiritual growth, encouraging you to take bold steps that align with your higher purpose. Let's take a closer look at the cosmic influences supporting you today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there is a strong focus on embracing your individuality and thinking outside the box. Aquarius is a sign of innovation and progress, and it encourages you to break free from conventional thinking. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to step into your authentic self and connect with your unique inner wisdom. It's a time to release any limitations and allow your spirit to shine in all its glory. Trust that by embracing your originality, you contribute to the collective consciousness in a way that is both meaningful and transformative. The Moon in Sagittarius today amplifies your emotional need for adventure and freedom. Sagittarius is your natural home, and with the Moon here, you may feel a deep emotional urge to explore new horizons, whether physically, intellectually, or spiritually. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius invites you to embrace the unknown and trust your intuition. Seek truth in all its forms, whether through travel, learning, or introspection. Allow your heart to guide you toward experiences that expand your emotional and spiritual understanding. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded energy to your thoughts and communication. Capricorn is a sign of discipline, responsibility, and long-term planning, and with Mercury here, your thinking becomes more focused and practical. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn encourages you to reflect on how your thoughts are shaping your reality. Today's energy supports aligning your mental focus with your long-term spiritual goals. Take time to create a practical plan that integrates your spiritual aspirations with your material life. This is a good time to make decisions that support both your personal and spiritual growth. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate, intuitive energy to your relationships and creative pursuits. Pisces is a deeply emotional and spiritual sign, and with Venus here, love and connection are highlighted today. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces encourages you to approach relationships with empathy and an open heart. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or family dynamics, today is a time to nurture your connections on a soulful level. Trust that love and compassion will bring healing and growth to both you and those around you. Mars in Sagittarius ignites your inner drive and motivation. Mars is the planet of action, and in your sign, it amplifies your desire to take bold steps toward your goals. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take action toward your soul's purpose. Whether it's a new adventure, a creative project, or a spiritual pursuit, today's energy supports making moves that align with your deeper truth. Trust your intuition to guide you toward the actions that will bring you the growth and expansion you seek. Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your daily habits and routines. Virgo's energy is practical, focused on improvement and attention to detail, and with Jupiter here, there is an opportunity for personal and spiritual growth through small but meaningful adjustments. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo asks you to reflect on how your daily practices are nurturing your higher self. Are there areas of your life that need more discipline or attention to detail? Today is a great day to make small, intentional changes that will create a solid foundation for your spiritual and personal evolution. Saturn in Pisces calls for balance between intuition and structure. Pisces is a dreamy, intuitive sign, while Saturn brings a sense of responsibility and focus. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces asks you to create a foundation for your spiritual practices that is both flexible and disciplined. It's time to build a solid structure for your spiritual growth that allows you to dream and explore, while also being grounded in reality. Whether through meditation, creative expression, or healing work, today's energy supports creating routines that help bring your spiritual aspirations into tangible form. Overall, Sagittarius, today's energy invites you to explore both your inner and outer worlds. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace your individuality and think outside the box, while the Moon in Sagittarius amplifies your emotional need for growth and expansion. Mercury in Capricorn brings practicality to your thoughts and decisions, while Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius inspires action, and Jupiter in Virgo supports refining your daily habits for growth. Saturn in Pisces asks you to find a balance between discipline and intuition in your spiritual practice. Use today's energy to take inspired action toward your spiritual goals, nurture your relationships, and create the foundation for your personal and spiritual growth. Trust that by staying true to your higher purpose, you will attract the experiences and wisdom needed to expand your soul. Capricorn Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Capricorn, the universe invites you to find a deeper sense of purpose through practical actions. The energies of the day encourage you to balance your ambitions with spiritual growth, helping you build a foundation that aligns with both your material goals and your higher calling. Let's take a closer look at how the celestial influences are supporting you today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there is an emphasis on expanding your thinking and embracing new ideas. Aquarius encourages you to explore innovative, forward-thinking concepts, and spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to break free from any limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. It's a time to think outside the box and explore unconventional paths that allow you to connect with your authentic self. Trust that by embracing new perspectives, you can create a space for both personal and spiritual growth. The Moon in Sagittarius today fuels your emotional desire for expansion and truth-seeking. Sagittarius is a sign that loves adventure and seeks wisdom, and with the Moon here, you may feel a deep emotional pull toward exploring new territories, whether through travel, education, or introspection. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius invites you to step into the unknown and trust that the universe will guide you toward experiences that help you grow emotionally and spiritually. Whether through learning something new or embracing new perspectives, today's energy supports your quest for deeper meaning. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded, practical energy to your thoughts and communication. Mercury in your sign is a powerful alignment for clarity and focus, allowing you to think deeply and make decisions with purpose. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn encourages you to align your thoughts with your long-term vision. Take time today to reflect on your goals and how you can build a solid foundation for your future. This is an ideal time to make strategic plans that not only serve your material success but also support your spiritual growth and aspirations. Venus in Pisces adds a gentle, compassionate energy to your relationships today. Pisces is intuitive, emotional, and deeply connected to the spiritual realm, and with Venus in this sign, you are invited to embrace love and connection with an open heart. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces encourages you to nurture your relationships from a place of empathy and understanding. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or family bonds, today's energy supports cultivating emotional depth and spiritual healing. Let your intuition guide you in expressing love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius provides a surge of energy and motivation for personal growth. Sagittarius is adventurous, truth-seeking, and loves exploration, and with Mars here, you may feel inspired to take bold steps toward new experiences. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take action in alignment with your soul's purpose. Whether it's pursuing a new spiritual practice, traveling to broaden your horizons, or taking a leap of faith in another area of life, today's energy supports making the moves that will lead to greater growth and enlightenment. Jupiter in Virgo calls for refinement in your daily routines and self-improvement. Virgo's energy is focused on precision, practicality, and service, and with Jupiter in this sign, today is an excellent day to reflect on how small, meaningful changes in your day-to-day life can lead to larger transformations. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo invites you to assess your habits and routines and consider how they align with your higher self. Today's energy encourages you to refine your practices for greater balance and harmony in both your material world and spiritual journey. Saturn in Pisces urges you to create structure in your spiritual life. Pisces is a sign that flows with intuition, dreams, and creative energy, while Saturn brings discipline, focus, and responsibility. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces asks you to build a solid foundation for your spiritual practices, one that allows you to nurture your intuitive and imaginative side while also grounding your dreams in reality. Today's energy supports the creation of a routine or structure that enhances your connection to your higher self and fosters deeper spiritual growth. Overall, Capricorn, today's energy invites you to balance your practical, grounded nature with your spiritual aspirations. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to explore new ideas and think outside the box, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your desire for emotional and intellectual expansion. Mercury in Capricorn brings clarity and focus to your thoughts and communication, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your passion for growth and adventure, while Jupiter in Virgo supports refining your daily habits for greater spiritual and personal alignment. Saturn in Pisces asks you to create structure and discipline in your spiritual practices. Use today's energy to take action toward your spiritual goals, refine your routines, and nurture your relationships with love and understanding. Trust that as you build a solid foundation for your growth, both materially and spiritually, you are setting yourself up for lasting transformation and fulfillment. Aquarius Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Aquarius, the universe invites you to connect with your authentic self and explore new possibilities that align with your higher purpose. The energies of the day are guiding you to embrace your individuality and open your heart to the expansive potential that lies ahead. Let's explore how the cosmic influences are supporting you on your spiritual journey today. With the Sun in Aquarius, the spotlight is on you. The Sun is at home in your sign, making this a powerful time to embrace your uniqueness and shine in all your glory. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius encourages you to align with your soul's truth and live authentically. It's a time to let go of any fears of standing out or being different, knowing that your individuality is a gift to the world. Embrace your inner light and allow it to guide you toward your higher purpose. Trust that by embracing who you truly are, you are contributing to the collective consciousness in a positive way. The Moon in Sagittarius today brings a sense of adventure and a desire for emotional freedom. Sagittarius seeks truth and meaning, and with the Moon here, you may feel a deep emotional urge to expand your horizons. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius invites you to open your heart and seek wisdom in all its forms. Whether through travel, intellectual pursuits, or inner exploration, today's energy encourages you to embrace new experiences that expand your understanding of the world and yourself. Trust that your emotions are guiding you toward growth and spiritual enlightenment. Mercury in Capricorn brings a practical energy to your thoughts and communication. Capricorn's influence helps you think with clarity and focus, making it a good time for practical planning and goal setting. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn invites you to reflect on how your thoughts align with your long-term goals. Take time today to ground your ideas in reality and create a solid plan for the future. This is a great time to put your spiritual goals into practical steps, allowing you to manifest your desires with intention and purpose. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate, intuitive energy to your relationships and creative endeavors. Pisces is a deeply spiritual and emotional sign, and with Venus here, love and connection are highlighted today. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces encourages you to approach your relationships with empathy and understanding. Whether in romantic partnerships, friendships, or family connections, today's energy supports nurturing these bonds with kindness and compassion. Trust your intuition and let your heart guide you in expressing love in its purest form. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your passion for growth and personal exploration. Sagittarius is adventurous and loves to seek truth, and with Mars here, you may feel a surge of energy to pursue new goals or take bold steps in your spiritual journey. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take action toward your higher purpose. Whether it's a new creative project, spiritual practice, or intellectual pursuit, today's energy supports taking inspired action toward expanding your soul's growth. Trust that by following your intuition, you will be led to experiences that bring you greater wisdom and understanding. Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your daily habits and routines. Virgo's energy is focused on self-improvement, service, and paying attention to the details. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to examine how your everyday practices contribute to your spiritual and personal growth. Take time today to assess your routines and make adjustments that align with your soul's desires. Small changes in your daily life can lead to significant transformation over time. Today's energy supports focusing on the practical details that create a strong foundation for your long-term growth. Saturn in Pisces brings a grounding influence to your spiritual practices. Pisces is dreamy, intuitive, and deeply connected to the emotional realm, while Saturn brings structure, discipline, and responsibility. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces invites you to create a solid foundation for your dreams and intuitive insights. Today's energy supports building a routine or practice that allows you to honor both your spiritual aspirations and your responsibilities. Find a balance between discipline and creativity that helps you stay grounded while allowing your spirit to flow freely. Overall, Aquarius, today's energy supports you in embracing your individuality, exploring new horizons, and aligning your thoughts and actions with your soul's truth. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to be authentic and true to yourself, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your emotional desire for expansion and growth. Mercury in Capricorn helps you ground your ideas in practicality, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your drive to explore and take action, while Jupiter in Virgo supports refining your daily habits for greater growth. Saturn in Pisces asks you to build a strong, disciplined spiritual practice. Use today's energy to take inspired action toward your spiritual goals, nurture your relationships with love, and refine your routines to create a solid foundation for growth. Trust that by staying true to your higher purpose and embracing new experiences, you will expand your understanding of the world and yourself. Pisces Daily Horoscope, January 27, 2025. Today, Pisces, the universe calls you to embrace your intuitive nature and deepen your connection to the spiritual realm. The energies of the day are guiding you to flow with the current of life and trust in the wisdom that comes from within. Let's explore how the cosmic influences are supporting your spiritual journey today. With the Sun in Aquarius, there is a strong emphasis on individuality and self-expression. Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box and embrace new ideas that align with your authentic self. Spiritually, the Sun in Aquarius invites you to release any fears or limitations that may have held you back from fully embracing your unique gifts. Trust that by honoring your individuality, you contribute to the collective consciousness and help inspire others. It's a time to let your inner light shine and embrace the path that is uniquely yours. The Moon in Sagittarius today sparks your emotional desire for freedom and growth. Sagittarius seeks truth and expansion, and with the Moon here, you may feel a deep emotional urge to explore new philosophies, ideas, or even physical places. Spiritually, the Moon in Sagittarius encourages you to seek wisdom and truth in all forms. Whether through study, travel, or inner exploration, today's energy invites you to broaden your horizons and step into a space of deeper understanding. Trust that the emotional journey you are on is leading you toward greater enlightenment. Mercury in Capricorn brings a grounded and practical energy to your thoughts and communications. Capricorn is focused on discipline, responsibility, and long-term goals, and with Mercury in the sign, you may find it easier to focus on your material ambitions. Spiritually, Mercury in Capricorn asks you to reflect on how your thoughts and words align with your long-term vision. It's a good time to ground your dreams in practical steps that will help you manifest your desires. Take time today to create a clear plan for your spiritual and material goals, and trust that the universe will support your efforts. Venus in Pisces amplifies the energy of love, compassion, and intuition. With Venus in your sign, you are naturally more attuned to the spiritual and emotional needs of yourself and others. Spiritually, Venus in Pisces encourages you to open your heart to both giving and receiving love with compassion and empathy. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or family connections, today's energy supports nurturing these bonds with kindness and understanding. Trust your intuition to guide you in creating harmonious, soulful connections that bring healing and growth. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your desire for expansion and adventure. Sagittarius is adventurous, seeking truth and freedom, and with Mars in this sign, you may feel energized to take bold steps toward new experiences. Spiritually, Mars in Sagittarius encourages you to take action toward your higher purpose and embrace opportunities for growth. Whether it's a new spiritual practice, a creative project, or an intellectual pursuit, today's energy supports making progress toward your goals with enthusiasm and confidence. Jupiter in Virgo invites you to reflect on how your daily habits contribute to your overall well-being. Virgo's energy is practical, analytical, and focused on self-improvement, and with Jupiter here, there is an opportunity to make small, meaningful changes in your routines that can lead to long-term growth. Spiritually, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to take a closer look at your daily practices and refine them in a way that supports your spiritual and personal evolution. Pay attention to the details and make adjustments that bring greater balance and harmony to your life. Saturn in Pisces brings a call for structure and discipline in your spiritual life. Pisces is intuitive, dreamy, and connected to the emotional realm, while Saturn brings focus, responsibility, and grounded energy. Spiritually, Saturn in Pisces encourages you to create a solid foundation for your spiritual practices. Today's energy supports the development of a routine or practice that allows you to stay grounded while nurturing your intuition. Trust that by creating structure in your spiritual life, you will be able to manifest your dreams in a more tangible and lasting way. Overall, Pisces, today's energy invites you to embrace your intuitive nature, seek wisdom, and take inspired action toward your higher purpose. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to be true to your individuality and embrace new ideas, while the Moon in Sagittarius stirs your emotional desire for growth and exploration. Mercury in Capricorn supports grounding your thoughts and creating practical plans for your goals, and Venus in Pisces opens your heart to love and compassion. Mars in Sagittarius fuels your drive for expansion, while Jupiter in Virgo invites you to refine your daily routines. Saturn in Pisces calls for structure in your spiritual practices. Use today's energy to take practical steps toward your spiritual growth, nurture your relationships with love and understanding, and create a solid foundation for your personal and spiritual evolution. Trust that as you embrace both discipline and intuition, you are aligning with the flow of the universe and attracting the experiences that will lead you to deeper fulfillment. Like, share, and subscribe to help support our channel.